The Hula Valley, one of Israel's northernmost regions, symbolizes the Jewish people's unending struggle to reclaim its land. Over a century ago, a handful of pioneers settled here against all odds. Far from the country's population centers, they faced a hostile environment, battling malaria and other hazards. Thanks to their courage and dedication, the future state of Israel gained a foothold in this strategic region. Here, the tributaries of the Jordan River unite and drain southward into the Sea of Galilee, providing vital water reserves that reach nearly all homes in Israel via the national water carrier. Control of these sources enables Israel to safeguard much of the country's limited water supply. Until the early 1950s, vast expanses of the Hula Valley were covered by marshes. After the State of Israel was established, the decision was made to exploit its latent soil and water potential. Outlying regions had to be settled, and arable land was needed to meet the growing demands for sustenance of Israel's burgeoning population. So the Jewish National Fund launched Israel's first major national development project in partnership with World Jewry. Its objective, draining the Hula marshes. The Hula Valley changed beyond recognition. 100,000 dunams of swampland were transformed into fertile fields, supporting a broad network of new farming villages. 2,000 dunams at the southern tip of the valley were preserved as a nature sanctuary, so that future generations could still enjoy the unique landscapes that characterized the region in its original state. But nature has a mind of its own. Abetted by the inexperience of well-meaning immigrant farmers, it gradually reclaimed parts of the drainage canal system, and in the course of time, unforeseen problems began to surface because of the unusual qualities of the peat soil covering part of the reclaimed area. Peat is a special kind of soil, rich in organic matter that decomposes rapidly when allowed to dry out. In some areas, crop quality declined and soil surfaces began to sink to depths now reaching almost 10 feet below their original levels. Subterranean fires ignited by spontaneous combustion proved nearly impossible to extinguish. Some fields became unprofitable and were abandoned. Even the slightest breeze raised dense clouds of dust from the exposed soil, spreading the damage to surrounding fields and impairing their fertility. When the rains fall, water tables rise and the valley is sometimes reflooded. Large quantities of nitrates are swept into the Sea of Galilee, adversely affecting the water quality of Israel's largest natural reservoir. Scenes of the flooded valley arouse memories of the primeval swamplands that languished here before reclamation took place. They highlight the fact that the Hula is demanding the return of some of the water taken from it. To answer this demand, a complex rehabilitation project was recently launched, providing a comprehensive response to ecological and economic problems in the region. At the heart of this project is the aspiration to preserve and enhance the agricultural potential, pristine landscapes, and social fabric of this strategic region, while safeguarding the quality of drinking water for Israel's present and future population. JNF is spearheading the Hula project of the 1990s, one of the decade's most extensive land reclamation challenges. Its partners include the Israel Lands Administration, the Ministries of Agriculture and Tourism, nature preservation associations, and regional councils. Initial land infrastructure development incorporates the massive excavation of canals, drainage channel rehabilitation, soil battery construction, and the restoration of picturesque watercourses. The project covers an area of about 15,000 dunams in the central part of the Hula Valley, where the underground water table will be restored to its previous level. Most of the problematic peat concentrations are located here. Part of the area will be reflooded, creating new parkland. and the rest upgraded for agriculture. Sewage effluents produced by the region's growing population will be treated and recycled for use in irrigation. Extensive research in the fields of ecology, agronomy, and hydrobiology will accompany all stages of development. Together, these measures will restore the balanced system of water and soil that once prevailed in the valley and consolidate agricultural gains reaped from the initial drainage project. A unique tourism complex is planned for part of the redeveloped area, including a safari park surrounding a reconstituted lake, featuring various kinds of wildlife once indigenous to the area. Rustic accommodations will be constructed as well, and the Jordan River and canals will provide an ideal setting for boating and other water sports. Without impairing the rural agricultural character of the valley, this complex will help diversify its economic base, provide new sources of livelihood, and strengthen the resolve of village residents to withstand the hardships of frontier life. The new Hula project is now taking its first steps. A $20 million investment is required for the initial development of land infrastructure. Completion of the first stage is planned for summer 1995. The project ideally suits the pioneer spirit so characteristic of Hula Valley residents, fulfilling the vision of balance and harmony between humankind and nature, development and ecology, agriculture and tourism. Moreover, it will safeguard the quality of Israel's most precious natural resource and ensure high-quality fresh water supplies for generations to come. This is your opportunity to share in JNF's Zionist response to the challenges of the 21st century.